Right, we are back. Let's get right into our world. How's it going? Hopefully, you're doing okay today. No, there's two other people. Not very many people actually talk on here. All right, let's see. We need to go and sleep. Okay, good. We still have our fortune. So far, at least I got the outline done. I think in the last video we were still trying to get rid of all this water. But then I decided this week, well, you know what? The biggest project to this is going to be actually digging this all the way down. So we do have it dug down right here all the way to bedrock. This is about 2 days worth of actually working on it. And I did wind up having to build my infinite item storage system. So that's what we have right here. It's not dressed up because we're probably going to be tearing it down at some point and moving it. So what you have down here is you have a shulker loader. Right here we have about 2 double chests worth of minecarts with chests. That's gonna store everything. As you can see, we use a dispenser just to shoot the minecart with chests directly onto the rail. And yes, these do actually get filled up. We have materials that are running through right now, just like that. And then there's our shulker unloader up top. That is, I believe it was full, but we only have one more shulker to go. So we're gonna have lots of materials after this. Okay, there we go. And we are using at least 2 beacons right now. I'm pretty sure after I get done with this section, we won't have access to our beacon, so we will be moving that around as well. But nothing like nice and relaxing, just playing some Minecraft, getting some stuff done. You know, nothing too stressful. So how's your day going? That's good. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Got a lot of stuff done before the stream around the house. So I'm just thankful to actually be off of work. I mean, that's the actual truth of the matter. Let's see. All right. Good. It's been a long week. Well, a long 2 weeks. I mean, if you've been on this channel, then my streams haven't been up to par, basically, because of the work that I do. Needed to help out and take on more hours there, so I think I was telling my girlfriend that I did 102 hours in the last 2 weeks. Nothing like DSP work though. It's very, very rewarding. Probably either tomorrow or Tuesday, we will probably try and go back to our 16 portal gold farm and do something. What kind of event? Last one standing. So what game or? Yeah, how is Twitch doing today? Very, very interesting. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. So G202, down in the description there, you will find a link to my Discord. If you want to leave the information there, and what I'll do is I will talk to my management team, and we will see if that's something that we would like to do. I mean, if that will help you out any. No problem. No problem. Oh. I actually did find out if any of y'all actually saw that Reforge let's play. I found out why it was acting the way it was acting, and that's due to a bug in it. The way you connect your Xbox up to your PC, there's a bug in it, so we're able to document that and give that back to 4J Studios. But other than that, I played it just like a solo, and I really like that game. I think it's gonna be, once it's finished, I could say, you know, without a doubt that it's gonna be equal to Minecraft. And big shout out to the 4J Studio devs if you are out here watching. So I can actually probably foresee this actually taking, you know, probably like a good month just to dig out this part. And that's still gonna be just the first part of the dig. We're about to have to go check, make sure our infinite item storage system is working properly, which it should be. We turned up our render distance the other day. Okay, we still got some space. Let's go on and just tack that up there. And that's the last one, so. Very useful machine. If you know, you know. We'll probably be separating out some more of the items while we're still digging. Just so that way we can go on and get them put into bulk. And who knows, maybe tonight, wow, 11 people on Twitch. How's everybody doing over on Twitch? Whoa. Well, at least this dig isn't as big as over on Castle Rock. Castle Rock, we have the maze, and that dig out took over a year just to dig. So what are y'all building in y'all's worlds? Let me know in the comment section. You know. Oh. Dug into that wall. Here, we'll just pick up all this. There we go. And we'll take those down there. We'll dump this stuff and we'll just continue on. Now, all the rest of the holes in the walls we've been covering up, as you can tell. I think I'm going to actually leave this one open. It's pretty cool. It goes pretty far back that way. So I figured we could probably do something with it. Ouch. I don't know what exactly I'll wind up doing with it, but it's at least there for an idea. You know, you gotta start somewhere. Dum, 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 dum. I think the one setting that's like the hardest to find for me would be the highlight setting. I don't know how many of y'all actually use that in Minecraft. But it does come in handy, especially whenever you're digging stuff out like that and you don't want to dig into the wall. Okay. Yo, what's up, EJ? How you doing today, buddy? Hopefully you're doing good today, EJ. I'm just happy to be off of work and being able to hang out with y'all. Yeah, man, I work. It's been nothing but working. We'll take that down. Okay. Now we can get rid of that. And plus, just for the houses alone, you're talking about at least almost half a shulker's worth. I can try to. I will honestly try to. All right. Ooh. Nothing like some relaxing folk music. Okay. I'll see you later, EJ. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. There goes that. Now we are going to be entering into another cavity right here. At least it's not as big as what we've been dealing with. Yeah, I think down below us, we got bigger cave system. I think also down like right around there. Unless this one winds back around, which I haven't gone through and like totally explored that one. But I think this is just where it stops. Oh yeah, I hear it. We're no longer picking up blocks. All right, let's go and keep on knocking out all these blocks. No, y'all know how we do things on this channel. All of us big builders, we all know what it takes to mine this stuff all out. I mean, typically I would like to have at least a shulker worth of at least diamond level tools. Minimizes on having to go back and forth to mend your tools, but we'll get there eventually. And we are getting the diamonds for our very first diamond beacon. Oops. Where's our shulker? There we go. 17. There goes that one. And feel free to play along in your world. Okay, let's just chunk this stuff in. I think probably one more level and we should be good enough to stop and then fly, well, go over to our gold farm and repair both of our picks. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. There we go. Let's go and pick up all this stuff. I think that's everything. We'll get this stuff away. Put that right there. All right, let's go repair our tools. So what we have here is this is the inner dimensions of what's going to go around here is going to be like a big huge tube. We still need to go out by 30 blocks on each side. So this is at 151. So our exterior is gonna be at, I think, like 210, something like that. That's just a very, very rough estimate. And then once we actually get to the end portal, that's going to be enclosed in this build. Oops. I do want to incorporate this into the build. If somehow we can make like part of the build into like a farm, I think that would be awesome. But let's go to our gold farm. Okay. And I've also been thinking about ideas for these hallways. Whenever we first started this series, I told y'all we wouldn't just stay up at the very top, that we would be pushing ourselves as builders. I think that's what we're going to wind up doing with the hallways. Just like all this is just all temporary, and we'll go to where all of our farms are that we built so far. Welcome to my gold farm. It's a 16 portal gold farm. Not much, but it gets the job done. As you can see, I still have items flowing. So just to pre-warn you, it will get a little bit loud. I'm sorry. There's just not much that... Hey, how's it going, Gabby? There's not much that I can do with the loudness of it. It's just gonna be loud because of what we have going on. I know, I see that. Doing very good, doing very good. Working on our Stronghold build. You know, it's a good time to get materials. Like I said, it's gonna get loud. Not much that we can do about this. But that's all we need to actually use the farm for, is just that little bit of time. I'll show y'all the kind of materials and stuff that you can expect from a farm this size. Hey, if you're into Minecraft, let these guys just die off. There we go. We'll go and turn off this one. Gather up all the XP. And I do die a lot, so I mean, that's why I build massive farms like this. Now that will just keep on going. I'll keep on pushing up materials. Well, I guess we're already out. Whoa. There we go. Let's see, what do we have going on? Make sure that all these are actually running and not being clogged. Last thing you want is for it to be clogged up. Yeah, see, there goes even more material. So we do have 2 crafters, and we are crafting it into gold blocks. And we're down here. What we have is a way to get rid of all the rotten flesh. There's only so much that you can actually use, especially since they nerfed the villagers with their trades. Love this farm. Love this farm. We have the very first build on this world. Y'all can always go back and watch it. But we built this barn. Then we built this blacksmithing shop. At one point in time, all these guys, they were free roamers. You know, I thought that they would be able to climb up the stairs and, you know, sleep up there, but they can't. So I just wound up just locking them up. We have the archer's place. It's still not finished. I haven't really felt like working on that building. We have a villager up there. Wow. Okay. But here's our librarians. Here, we'll go on and kill these. If y'all know us, we always need food. We're always looking for food here. Thinking probably either this week or next week, I want to try and finish up the lighthouse. I want to put the top part on so that way it's done, it's over with. We don't have to worry about it anymore. What do we have? Okay, we do have sand here. And just in case you're new here, you know, let me show you the mine shaft that we have going on here. You know, so that way you get kind of like a feel for what I like to do and how I like to build. Now this was our original villager trading hall, but what we started doing is for everybody that chats inside while we're live streaming, at the end of the live stream we go through and we find somebody and we add them to our Hall of Thanks, you know, for all the love and support that y'all are giving this channel. So make sure you chat if you want to get your name in this world. Here's our very first starter farms. You know, your basic starting farms that every world needs, or every world should have. You know, sugar cane. Now this was actually a fun build. And of course, right in the middle, you can't have your farm area without a mob grinder. So you do collect mobs and you do collect loot just by coming around, working with your storage and stuff like that. These machines are constantly running, so I like it. I like it. And yes, our mine shaft does go down to level, well, not to level, but down to bedrock down there. I do have a Harry Potter build area where we're working on that as well. We got a couple different items going. I guess let's take y'all out to the Harry Potter build. Yeah, we'll take y'all out there. Let y'all see the update on, you know, where we're at over there. You know, I have been thinking about doing like a draining an ocean water monument, so that way we have that farm. We do have the sponges for it. Boy, we have the sponges for it. So let me just take y'all out here, show y'all what we are doing over at this Harry Potter place. Now, let me see. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my viewer counter. It's acting weird. Just right out here. Like I said, this portal won't stay here. Well, let's go check out this build. And as you can see right over here, this is Privet Lane from Harry Potter. They're not fully decorated just yet. Let me take on to this one. But every house design's gonna stay the same. I'm just replicating one after another. I do still have some material out here, but you're talking about the amount of birch logs needed per house is just a ridiculous amount. So I work on this off and on in my free time, just so that way we keep the momentum going over here. So that's that update. Let's go on. Back over at, at least it's not like Castle Rock with like a long, world tour. That one can take some time. All right, we'll just keep on running down here. I think it's at like negative 100, something like that. And there we go. At negative 100. That's how we get out here. Let me go on and grab a drink of coffee. Yum. Okay. We will take that one up there. Now let me drop off these other shulkers. Yeah, we'll have to push the button again. There we go. That should take you a little while, right? I don't know why it doesn't allow this to keep on going. I'm thinking it has something to do with this. Or like maybe the redstone back there that's stopping it whenever it's not in cycle. Alright, oh. And we got that one too. Okay. Let's just go and drop this one off and we will get back down there and start digging. There you go. Telling you, this machine's just hungry. Let's see. Okay, so this one's done. We'll take our stick out. Okay. I think now what we can do is we can oops. Did not mean to knock that off, but let's go and smash that down. There we go. There's our deep blade and stuff. I'm thinking we just take out the regular stone. And we'll start collecting the regular stone into bulk. And we will throw this back into here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, let's keep on digging. Yeah, I can definitely see this being like one of my late night streams. Call it something to relax and go to sleep to. Okay. I don't even think that we made it down to where the Stronghold hallways are. Not on this one. Now we'll probably do this for about like 2 hours. This will probably, yeah, a 2-hour live stream. And then we'll most likely do like a Fallout live stream afterwards, maybe. I mean, we were getting into the game Terraria. Just the learning curve on that one is so huge. It's like, oh. I like simpler games. Okay, good. And at least once we're done with this, or getting close, I mean, we should have all the material to build. A couple more things. We should have the redstone at least to do a couple more farms. And who knows, probably before this one's even finished, we'll probably have a ocean water monument drained. Or like a blaze rod farm. Okay, let's see. We'll just stick to it like that. Let's go on and pick up all of our stuff and we'll continue going. Oops. Did not mean to knock a hole into that wall. we go. You know what? Let's try and find these settings. You know what? Keyboard. General. Video. Let's see. Okay, there goes general. Unless it's not on Windows for that. Let's just go on and harvest. There we go. And yes, we still have that bug. For some odd reason, it keeps on like pausing itself. So I'm not really sure why it's doing that, but here, let me see something. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. I like this song. It's a good one. Okay. Totally forgot about eating lunch. All right. All right. It's unknown. I mean, at least soon we'll be using our silk touch. I'd say probably about 3 more rows of 2s, and we'll be back using silk touch. You know what? Let's do this. I would rather have more stone than just regular regular deep slate. Now we will have to go figure out a place to put all of our bulk items, because we're going to be coming into a lot of bulk items. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's come out, help support the channel. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It really does mean a lot to me. All right, let's go on. We'll drop that in there. Let's go and pick back up that. Yawn. I know. Yawn. But, you know, this is stuff that's gotta be done. Oops. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right. Well, at least we're now getting to Deep Slate area. Yay! And at least you can almost instant mine Deep Slate if you know how to mine it. Oops. All right, let's go on, and now we can pick up that one. Yeah, see, like we're already losing our beacon. So we will most likely be picking up our beacon and moving it a little bit further this way. And we might just set it all the way down there. Just so that way it's out of the way. We don't have to worry about it. I know I said I didn't want regular Deep Slate, but at least this way we will get some, but it's not like we're going to get a lot more than what we will be getting with the cobbled Deep Slate. Now, one of the easiest and fastest ways to actually mine out Deep Slate is being, you know, right at the edge of when you're mining. And you'll be able to see it better once we actually get to Deep Slate level. But mining this far back, you can basically just instant mine it. Let's go on pick up. Okay. Let's go on. Okay. We can go on. Put this away. See, that's why I wish that we could have found that highlight. I know there's a setting for highlighting the blocks. It's just a matter of figuring out where exactly it is in the settings. Here, let's just look again real quick. It's like highlight block or something like that. Not that one. Accessibilities, maybe. Nope. Descriptions, backup, invite. Let's go to advanced. Nope. Keyboard and mouse. Nope. General. Nothing there. Video. I guess we'll render clouds, beautiful size, smooth lighting, fancy leaves. Yeah, I still don't see it, so I guess we can't. That's fine. Okay. And I know this isn't anybody's favorite thing to do, but it's gotta be done. And so I do appreciate those that have been coming out. This is like one of the biggest downfalls of Minecraft, is because you do have to do a lot of this stuff, and as a smaller content creator, you know, you do a lot of this stuff on your live streams. Yeah, we're definitely getting into the thick of it now. Actually, let me check here. Um, I don't want, setting. Okay. Let's just look. I can't see that. Oh, I know. Okay. Well, I can't find it. So that's okay. Let's do this. Okay. Oops. Nope. 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 There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, I think I'm gonna call this one here. You know, I do appreciate the ones that did come out to show up to the stream. Thank y'all. I think the stand that we're gonna be, I don't think we're gonna name a stand today because I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not seeing very many chatters, so I think we're gonna skip doing the stands on this episode, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.